morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to talk about Pikachu. You see, there are 3 Pikachu cards, one of which comes with a binder, 2 of which come in little promo packs with food, and we've talked about them on this channel, but a bunch of questions were left unresolved, and although we don't have absolute, definitive, provable answers here, there is important information you need to know about all of them. So let's start off with, I suppose, the good news, and that is these General Mills cereal promos. Now, these cereal promos are starting to get out there at this stage. If you go over onto eBay, there are already a bunch of people looking to sell these. Please, 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 please do not buy these on eBay. That's really important. And the reason is extremely simple. They're not out yet. Like, don't get me wrong, right? If these come out and we really cannot find them anywhere and they are sold out absolutely everywhere and you really want to get your hands on them, then at that point, fine, I suppose, go ahead. But the fact of the matter is, this promotion is not due to start for a little while yet. We are not expecting this promotion. The date we previously heard is February the 27th, which is just over 3 weeks from when I'm recording this video. What that means is, sure, you can have these cards early by paying a ridiculous price on eBay, but why? If you wait a couple of weeks, you'll be fine. Go and buy a box of cereal and you can have one. But here's the other reason, and this goes specifically to the Pikachu, which is being listed for, again, ridiculous prices on eBay, because I've heard from a couple of people that work for General Mills and a couple of people that have found these cards, and the very, very credible rumor that I'm hearing is that these General Mills packs always have a Pikachu in. Again, until I've got these cards in my hand, I'm not actually going to be able to confirm this or not, but it seems very, very credible at this stage that every single pack of these General Mills Pokemon cards has a Pikachu in. So essentially, you're going to pay, I don't know what cereal costs in the US, like $4, something like that. And you're going to get yourself a pack, so don't be spending ridiculous money on the packs on eBay. And then when you open a pack, you're going to get yourself a Pikachu guaranteed. Again, I cannot absolutely 100% confirm this, but I'm hearing many, I've had multiple people get in touch with me to tell me this. So please don't pay the silly eBay prices. Wait till the cereal is out there. If nothing else, even if you can't find any in your local area, there's going to be a bunch out there, which means the price of these should come down fairly dramatically. Now, we all saw what happened to Special Delivery Pikachu. For what it's worth, Special Delivery Pikachu, the price of this has gone absolutely nutty. Like, over in the, I'm showing you some UK auctions on eBay right now, and admittedly, the card never released in the UK, but this was a free promo given out at the Pokemon Center, and the price is getting ridiculous, but it's getting ridiculous after it's sold out and not being given out anymore. And to be honest with you, this does seem way too high for Special Delivery Pikachu. But the point is that these General Mills, these cereal packs, are not out for at least another 3 weeks yet. And each of them's going to have a Pikachu in. So don't go silly buying the packs online. Don't go silly buying the Pikachu online. Just wait and go to a supermarket or a corner store or somewhere selling these cereals. Yes, I know they're going to be sought after and a lot of people are going to be going after them. But it's still cereal. There should be a bunch on the shelves. But the fact that there is one in every pack is very good news. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the opposite news, because you see, I've had a couple of people who work in McDonald's get in touch with me as well, and they are gearing up to their own 25th anniversary Pokemon TCG promotion, and the news here is, shall we say, not quite as good. Now, I told you the other day that there were 25 Pokemon cards included in the new McDonald's promotion. For what it's worth, everything I'm hearing from people who work in McDonald's, and the kits are starting to be sent out so people can see them, everything I'm hearing is that this is true. There are 25 Pokemon cards, and you are getting a pack of 4 cards with every Happy Meal. All of this is true, but each of these cards comes in both a holo and a non-holo version, and in every pack it looks like you are going to be getting 1 holo and 3 non-holo. Now, what this means is that essentially collecting the non-holo set, 3 cards in a pack, so if you got no doubles, if you only got 2 doubles, 9 packs would do it. You should be able to do that fairly easily. What it also means is that essentially each of these holos, assuming a random distribution, which we have no reason to believe otherwise, will be in 1 in 25 packs. Which means the holo McDonald's Pikachu will be 1 in 25 packs. I still don't think it's a good idea to encourage people to try and buy these out to flip the Pikachu for huge money, but this one is going to be significantly rarer. So whereas a General Mills Pikachu should never get particularly expensive, they are going to print many of these packs to put in cereal boxes, and everyone's going to have a Pikachu, and essentially, you know, we should be able to almost use them as wallpaper by the end of it. The McDonald's Pikachu, not quite so much. Now, over in the UK, most McDonald's will let you buy the Happy Meal toy separately for £1. So even then, you're still talking, statistically, if I spend £25 on toys, £50 including the food. No, wait, a Happy Meal's still £2? They're not, they're $2.79. They've gone up. See, I do not buy enough Happy Meals. But a $2.79 per Happy Meal and a 1 in 25 chance, that means that if you spend £70, you should get 25 Happy Meals worth of food and 25 packs, including 75 non-holo cards, which in theory should get you 3 sets, and a set of the holo, and obviously, you know, random distribution doesn't work like that, you're going to get a bunch of doubles, but my point is, £70 should be the absolute upper limit for this Pikachu. Now, we know it's not always going to work like that, blah, 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 but just trying to give you a little bit of a sense of roughly how much you should have to spend here. Of course, you can go and buy a $2.79 Happy Meal and pull a Pikachu, but this is Pikachu news, and in terms of General Mills, it's very, very good news. Pikachu in every pack. There's no way that's going to be a particularly rare card. It is not going to be a new special delivery Pikachu. In terms of the McDonald's, it is less good news. Again, we should not be talking about the silliness of special delivery Pikachu at this stage, but unfortunately, the McDonald's Pikachu is likely to be moderately rare, which is, a little bit sad, but you're still talking about cheap packs that come with food, and it's still a 1 in 25 chance, so let's not go too silly here. Now, the last piece of Pikachu news is one that is interesting me greatly, and one about which I have had a lot of questions. And the question I have had basically is, Wassy, why can't I pre-order that first partner Pokemon collection binder at my local game store? Because I told you a little while ago, I did a whole video about it, this was officially announced and all the images were released and everything, about the first partner packs, which are going to get you jumbo reprints of the first card for each particular Pokemon. So the Squirtle is going to be the base set Squirtle, because that's the first one ever released. The Tepig is going to be the promo Tepig Black and White 2? Yeah, Black and White 2. Because that was the first Tepig that was ever released. And you're going to get all of these in essentially packs where you get 3 jumbo cards, 1 of each first partner Pokemon, and 2 booster packs. For those who ask, and I've had a bunch of people asking, I have absolutely no idea what the booster packs are. We will have to wait and see, essentially. As soon as I have some news about that, I will happily update you. But as it stands, it's $10 for 3 jumbos and 2 packs. I want to get the whole collection. I know a bunch of you do. But the first thing which is actually being released, what is starting off this whole thing, is the first partner collector's binder, which is coming out again for $10 with a jumbo Pikachu. Now again, we're talking the first ever Pikachu printed, which is the beautiful Mitsuhiro Arita drawn base set Pikachu. And this is coming out with a binder on February the 26th, which, as I record, is 3 weeks and 2 days. So assuming this goes up on Wednesday the 3rd, as I'm imagining it will unless big news drops, we're talking 2 days and 3 weeks until this releases. And a bunch of you have basically got in touch saying, well, hang on a second, Wassy, I'm talking to my local game store, and I'm not able to pre-order this. Now, what I am hearing, and again, I have not been able to 100% confirm this, but it sounds very sensible, these are not products you're going to be picking up in local game stores. These are products you are going to be picking up wherever you would buy magazines. So in the UK, you're talking about shops like WH Smith's, which is a big chain of newsagents. If you've ever been to an airport, you will have seen them. And things like Asda, the supermarket, for instance. They are the kind of places where it seems that you are going to be able to pick these up. Now, I have not been able to figure this out yet, unfortunately. This is not something I've been able to confirm. All I can tell you is, if the UK is still locked down on the 26th of February, I'm going to be honest with you, I am planning to go shopping on that day. And I'm going to do it all properly. I'm going to actually go and do my weekly shop and buy my essential food. I'm just going to make sure I do it on that day rather than any other day. And I'm going to go and see what the deal is. Obviously, when this happens, I will want to do an opening of them. And when I do an opening of these cards, I will make very clear to tell you where I got them and all of that good stuff. But as it stands at the moment, I've had a whole bunch of people getting in touch basically saying, Wassy, why can't I find these at my local game store? And the answer, or, pre-order them there. And by now, we would expect the local game stores would be hearing about these. The allocations for Shining Fates went out a little while back, and they are coming out 1 week before this. So I would imagine they would have heard. Again, if anything changes, there will be a video on this channel to update you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. But it seems like at the moment we need to not be looking for these in game stores. We need to be looking for them in newsagents, supermarkets. Essentially, wherever you would buy a magazine about Pokemon seems to be the places you would buy these cards. And then we got the good news about General Mills and the not quite so good news about McDonald's. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Pikachu news. I honestly find it frankly strange that there are 3 Pikachu cards, all of which I'd heard things about and needed to do a little bit of updating. That's weird to me, but apparently that's just the way it's gone at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not argue. Let's just make sure we're all updated and informed. And now you are updated and informed, and life is rather good. So now I want to know what you think about all of these. I want to know how excited you are for the first partner packs, the McDonald's promotion, the General Mills promotion. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.